Depends on the location.
Yeah, like Riverview was blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
Like this whole Riverview area, like they're just tearing down trees and just building. There's an area over by where Ness gave birth at, and actually the builder that built my house, he invited me over to see like what it looks like over there. There's a bunch of posters. And I looked around. I said, "Dang, I didn't even know this was back here." He was like, "Yeah, I know." He's like, "It's like 500 homes are building back there."
So people are buying new builds, because I talked to a few developers out here in Vegas, and they're giving out the moon and the stars just to get something in escrow.
Really?
And yeah, so developers kind of just stop, building as fast because they're not producing. They're not getting in the contract. So that's good to hear. As long, as far as Tampa's concerned, we lost a lot of tourists out here in Vegas.
Yes, I did see that.
And that's tough.
Because they raised the prices of the hotels and
parking and all these taxes.
Not drinking as much anymore.
Yes. Or gambling.
Yeah. Like there was a study talking about like millennials have like dropped when it comes to like drinking. And then obviously you have Gen Z who don't drink as much either.
Yeah. And I wonder, because is it expensive for them to buy liquor, or is it just one of those things that
we probably got up?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to our 4th episode of Next Play. I'm Kendall.
And I'm Judy.
Thank you guys for joining us again. And this episode is just going to be me and Judy. We don't have any guests for today. We will have a special guest next episode. But in this, we kind of just wanted to start in Q1, just us two, and kind of explain to you guys what we're doing for Q1. I know, Judy, you explained that you have a few stuff going on. I'm super busy this January myself. So I kind of let you start to see what you got going on for Q1.
Yeah, I won't be doing as much traveling as you, but
no, thank God.
Yes, thank God. But I am working with a lot of investors. I noticed that has picked up towards the end of last quarter. So now I noticed I'm working with a few. I just closed on 2 in December, but I'm starting to work with doctors. Surprisingly, I have a few in the pipeline that are looking for distressed multifamily units, single family units that what they want to do is turn it into like a home care facility with what they're doing. So I'm meeting with a few today, actually, and we're going to see, the turnaround time. What they want to do is buy the distressed, the poorly managed properties, renovate them, and within a 12 to 24 month span, sell it. So I think they're finally noticing, okay, the rates are going to drop by second quarter. Might as well buy now, get the price I want in order for me to inject what I need to inject to renovate those properties, and then sell, once a year rolls by, they can sell it for a profit. But it's I will say it's a difficult year to start because our rates are still high. But, I think by second quarter, I think we're going to be good. I think people are going to start coming off the sidelines and really realizing it won't be like it was post-COVID, but it'll be better than last year. Last year was pretty tough for a lot of people. So
yeah, it was. And it's funny because I bought my house right as soon as rates spiked into it was 2023.
Yeah.
And you can see a lot of people kind of wishing that they would have bought during COVID. But like you said, like we could see them the rates go down a little bit Q2 and see where people want to go. Like you said, you have investors and doctors that you're doing. How'd that happen? How'd that work?
Well, my husband and I, we own another business called Lift and Use. So we do a lot of business consulting.
Okay.
And we have a manager managing that. And he's worked in the banking industry for years. So now he's he's helping us manage that by bringing in all kinds of fields. So doctors are one of them, and built that relationship with him enough to have him bring me business. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
It's pretty cool because, I mean, you're kind of somebody that's always, and it's like you've always worked for your business. And when you first got started, you mentioned how you were doing like part-time stuff. But like now that you've kind of created this whole platform for yourself, how do you get new clients? Is it like by word of mouth? Is it by just doing what you were doing in the beginning? Like, how does that work?
No, it took a lot, because in the beginning I had to start from scratch pretty much. So I had to build that book of business. I had a sphere of influence of people that, because I was in the banking financial industry for a while too, and met a lot of people living in Vegas since '96, but you don't get those referrals until you've done the work and you've been in the industry for a while. So I think 15 years now that I've been in real estate. So I've made enough connections and built enough of a pipeline to get not only repeated business, but word of mouth and referrals. So that will take time with, a lot of agents that are new, but it's all how you nurture those relationships as you meet them, because a lot of times you'll meet them and never talk to them again. And that's something that will hinder you along the way. So it's always good to just follow through once you meet someone. And there's always business within other businesses too. So how can I help them with their own business as well? Not just always think of you, because when you give, you get back. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I met you through word of mouth, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
So and it was more so of like, and luckily the conversation we would have in the locker room wouldn't necessarily always just be about football or something that didn't really matter. Especially the guys I hung around with, we were always talking about just like guys' investments and how to keep the money that we have and have it grow and stuff like that. And I was able to be around guys who were in the NFL longer than I was, who had been in the NFL longer than I had been. And obviously Hank being one of them, he was able to talk about some stuff. And he was like, yeah, look, like I got this, he said friend / realtor. And I was just like, okay, like I didn't really know how that worked. And then obviously I met you and I was like, that's how it works.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You got
it's all about that trust too. Like we always bring that back to the forefront is, as you continue nurturing those relationships, they trust you and they trust that you'll take care of whoever they refer to you. So it's important that you build that for yourself. And I will say you have done a great job building that part of your business, is getting that trust, because you're brand spanking new, but you're a people person. So, and it shows. And that does help with your business and creating those relationships.
Yeah, I try to build it off of just being genuine to other people. If people are always going to talk about you, it's just a matter of what they're going to say about you, and obviously we have people out here that's going to say whatever they want about you, but for the majority of people, hopefully the people that I've come in contact with over my career, they're positive, right? Even now where I told you about, I helped the first-time home buyers, and just during that whole process, at the end, they're like, man, like, we're going to refer you to our family. I already told you about my family members, stuff like that. And that's what it's about at the end of the day. I still talk to them. I still follow up with them every now and then, even if we don't talk every day, maybe if it's just once every couple of weeks or once a month.
Right. It's not like one and done type thing.
Yeah, exactly. And just little things like that. And it really means a lot to people. Just to know that, you go in and you're not just doing this just for the transaction. Obviously, we get into this business because, we think we can make money off of it, but
of course,
it's a relationship business at the end of the day. So that's what we have to keep.
1,000%. Yeah. And you build based on, your integrity too. People see that, Kendall's all about business, but he's also about, doing the right thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
no matter what, and like you said, even if it's not about real estate, like it could just be
Yeah.
just anything. Like I mentioned you before, this girl, like she knew she really needed help. Like she was just like, man, she's like, I'm so super stressed, new to Florida. She's like, I need to find a rental spot. And I was like, I don't really do rentals like that, but like you seem stressed, so let me help you out. And hopefully down the road, like she sees, hey, Kendall really helped me with this.
You didn't have to,
You didn't have to, yeah. And you have a friend that has, needs whatever they need as far as real estate goes. Like I can definitely be of assistance. So
Yeah. It all comes full circle eventually.
No,
So
absolutely.
by people.
Yeah. And you talked about your busy January, my busy January.
Yeah, tell me about your travels.
My God. So a little real estate, a little bit, yeah, business, real estate, and pleasure, and also to stuff that I feel like is just beneficial for my just well-being. So first and foremost, I am part of the trust, this NFLPA, and they just help guys really after football kind of transition. And you can honestly join the trust while you're playing as well, but it helps a lot of guys transition and kind of network other guys and just build a community for people that may not know what to do next. Luckily I did. So the people that I met in DC, we held a conference there. It was cool. I met a lot of dope people, a lot of people who played before me, a lot of people that are still playing or played when I played. So, but they have a program where every 5 years I get a full body composition, and I have a brain MRI. I have to do, I think, a full body X-ray. I get to test for sleep apnea, which I'm pretty sure I have.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing. It's like a 3-day test. So I'm going up to Boston and doing that. It's a little nerve-wracking because when you hear brain MRI, you hear all the scary stories and stuff like that. But the cool thing about what they do is that they've actually been able to find illnesses in guys that you would have never been able to find. So I'm really going for that. Yeah, cancer, stuff like that, where it's just like, hey, we caught this, we caught it early. Let's go ahead and take care of it. Crossing my fingers that I don't have any of that, but it's always good to know. So I'm gonna go up there, and so that's as far as my health. As far as real estate, some subdivisions in Nashville that I'm gonna have to present a listing presentation to an investor. I'm actually really excited for this one because this is kind of the responsibility that I want to have. And that's pretty cool. I'm already dealing with some homes in Knoxville that I'll be listing here in the next week or so. So I'll have to fly out to Knoxville for that. And then there's a few families here in Tampa that I'll be dealing with as well. So I'll be all over the place: Tennessee, Boston, Florida. It's part of it. It's part of it.
You'll be racking up your miles.
Yeah, I know. I'm building points. Hotel points.
I hope you are. Yeah.
So it works out. I ended up getting stuff for free anyway, so that's cool.
Now, how is that affecting? Because your beautiful wife is pregnant.
Yes.
Again, congratulations. I'm so
got a baby girl on the way. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, so how is she gonna deal with all the traveling? She's how many weeks now?
She is 13 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's second trimester.
Yes. Going into second.
Yeah. So, yeah. So as long as we do have a 2-year-old at the house who's very rambunctious, and he has a mind of his own, and he's all boy, and so he'll keep her busy for now.
Does she have help out here?
Yeah, she got plenty of family that'll help out whenever she may need it. We have a doula who's amazing who will come and take a couple hours off. I remember when Zane was first born, I had training camp out in California, and when she needed help in the middle of the night,
she was there.
She was there for that, so that was pretty cool too. So We got plenty of help, got plenty of support. So, and my mom's always ready to come down and take grandbaby away. So,
Yeah,
we always
that's
have that.
good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's awesome too that she supports your career and she allows you to do the things that you need to do. So that
Yeah.
does alleviate a lot of pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. I think she's kind of used to it with
Yeah.
football.
Yeah.
All the traveling that we
It's
did.
like, I know what Kendall is about. So,
Right, exactly. So, she never really had to worry about that or and even sometimes where we were gone a couple of days, it was all good. But at this time we only had a dog, which I guess he's needed too. So
she has two kids.
Yeah, I had 2 kids. Yeah. So but she's a good sport about it. So
That's good. So the properties in Nashville,
Mhm.
you said Knoxville specifically?
So yeah, so we have so we have Nashville, where we should be ready to break ground in March.
Okay.
So that's where I'm gonna go fly out to do the listing presentation for the investor. And my uncle is actually the one building it, and he's ecstatic because that's all he wants to do. He's just like, I just want to build. And that'll be pretty cool. So this is a $12 million project. It's exciting. And as far as Knoxville, we have the 20 lots that we have, the 2 subdivisions, and we're gonna get those off the ground too. We're gonna be listing one the next week or so. And to see, and honestly, like seeing it from, I want to say from the time I was 21, 22 years old, when it was just land, it was just nothing but land. It was nothing but any of that stuff, and just to see it now with the homes and all that stuff. So it's cool.
Yeah. How old are you now?
30.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
just to give some context of what you've seen, what, 10 years ago?
Like it was just an idea at first, and then it went from just being an idea to something that, it's we were able to make a reality. So just got to keep it going now. Just keep the momentum rolling.
Yep. That's awesome. Speaking of development, so we just started breaking ground in one of our hotels in Idaho. So, and it's like 3 years in the making, and we just got that. Just started putting pavement onto the ground, and it's been a lot. It's been stressful. God, like I thought it was going to be done a year, at least start breaking ground a year ago, but it took 3 years finally, and we're here. So we have to wait another 2 years for them to develop it, but it's so stressful. So I can just don't, and that's just one, property. I can't imagine, in Knoxville, what you're going through every day building that entire complex. But we're also building one in Florida, and that just started. So we'll see how long that one takes. But it's stressful developing commercial buildings.
Yeah, it's a lot of work that goes into all that stuff, and
then you're learning as you go. This is the
Yeah.
first commercial property we've ever done, so it's like there's so much to it. It's very intricate. You're working with the city, so it's a lot.
Yeah. And Idaho, that's random. How'd y'all pick Idaho?
Well, a friend of my husband, his family, specifically Blackfoot, Idaho, was selling their land, and at the time they were selling it for, I want to say $640, and it was over 20 acres. So, and it's kind of, if you ever been to Idaho, Blackfoot is kind of heading towards Yellowstone.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice.
So that's another route to Yellowstone, but there was flooding around that area, and we knew, looking at the property, okay, because of what happened in Yellowstone a few years ago with all the bad weather, they needed another route to get to Yellowstone, and Blackfoot is one of them. So when we came across this property and we noticed there's nothing there, like if tourists go to Yellowstone, there's no place to to either stay or restaurant. There's nothing. It's just there's nothing there. It's
crazy.
There's homes there, but there's nothing. It's like a 30-minute, 40-minute drive to go to the next Walmart. So when we came across this property, at 640, and we knew the history that just recently happened at the time. We're like, we need to grab it at 640, 20 plus acres. What we were gonna do, the plan was to, break it off and sell the land or rent it, have someone build and lease it. And so we had a few ideas, but then all of a sudden we started getting calls from Choice Hotel, Wyndham. And that's when they approached us and said, look, we want to build a hotel there, but we want it to be owned by a minority.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then that was their focus is, a lot of their hotel owners are not, they're Caucasian, and they wanted to kind of, bring in more diversity. So when we sat down with them, it was a no-brainer. I mean, the package that they delivered, we're like, well, shoot, our plan wasn't to own a hotel and be a hotel owner. But if we can get the right people involved and the city involved to give us money, and then, working with the city, all they want to do is help minorities, right? So when we approached the city on what our plans were, they're like throwing money at us. So we did an evaluation so we bought the land, and we decided, okay, let's just go with the hotel development. Fast forward a year after that, we did an evaluation on the land alone. We bought it at 640. And a year after, it's valued at 2.4.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that's one here. That's not...
Yeah. So, and that's just land. Can you imagine once we start building and once we signed the contract and people knew what we were going to build, then we started getting the calls from like Starbucks and all the restaurants that want to be a part of that. So it's exciting, but it's scary too, because you don't know how successful it's going to be until you actually open doors, right? So
yeah.
But the good thing is we're going to be the only hotel heading that way.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of traffic that goes through there, with all the tourists, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, take a pit stop. Yep, let's go.
Yep.
And this is a Wyndham hotel?
No, this one, Wyndham's going to be in Florida. We decided to go with Choice Hotel.
Choice. You went with Choice.
No, the opposite. Sorry. Wyndham with Idaho, another hotel in Florida. Yes, it is Wyndham. It is Wyndham.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, we saw the renderings, and it's exciting to see it. It hasn't been developed yet, but to see it on, a rendering, it's exciting.
Yeah, I was able to, go to the Choice Hotel seminars and the hotel seminars and stuff like that, and just to see, the different styles of hotels there are, and the different amenities that they offer, and it's pretty cool. It's interesting to see that. And obviously one day, I was going to these because I was like, maybe, who knows, maybe one day I'll be interested in becoming a hotel owner. I've heard this horror stories, but I've also heard the success stories as well. So
yeah, there's good and bad.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like that's with everything though. So
yeah,
you make an educated, decision on what you want to do, and you run with it. So that's pretty cool. That's exciting.
It is exciting. Yeah. So Wyndham wants to host another event in July. So we're planning on doing that. Hopefully gather more people, and because, like you said, it's a risk, and it could be worth owning. Who knows? But getting it out there to know that you can own. A lot of people don't think they can, especially minorities. Just educating.
Yeah, for sure. And that's cool. And again, that's an inspiration to a lot of people who may have thought, I don't think I can do this.
Right.
With somebody that looks like me that is doing this right now. So
yes,
that's awesome. Shout out to you and Morris. And that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what it looks like. Who knows? Maybe I'll go up there one day and have a stay. I don't know.
Have you ever been to Yellowstone? I've never been to Yellowstone.
I've seen the show.
Yeah. I haven't even seen that.
You haven't seen the show? Oh, the show's amazing.
And I want to, but it's on
Paramount.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not adding another.
You can use my login. It's okay. before they ban that.
You share the passcode.
Yeah, I should. I'm that guy. I should have passcode
All right.
before they
Well, I
start
have
banning
Disney. If you need Disney, I got Disney, Hulu. Because I'm that girl too. As long as
I got too many. Actually, I don't even want to. It's bad. Peacock. Well, because the reason why I got all of them was literally because so I could watch football and sports.
Yeah.
Because you got to have like 10 different streaming services just to do that. So
yep.
I'm like, man, it's crazy. Yeah. In order to watch this NBA game, you have to have Peacock or Amazon Prime or.
You have YouTube TV too?
Yeah, I just canceled it yesterday. As soon as that last game came off, I canceled it.
You're funny. I don't have. I had DirecTV, so I got rid of all that, and now we just stream with everything. So I have YouTube TV.
Well, we have our cable provider Spectrum, and we have it for not for free, but it's in on like our HOA. And so that's why I was like, I don't need. The only reason I had it was for Sunday Ticket, YouTube TV. So like I can go back to watching. I can watch all the playoff games I want to watch.
Yeah,
this weekend and all that stuff like that. So,
what do you think about the Steelers game?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I had Baltimore, and I looked like a genius all the way up until that. I think I might have been more shocked.
You looked smart until the last. Oh my god, I couldn't believe what happened.
I still low key can't believe it because, shout out to Pittsburgh because that's a great win. That's a great win for y'all. But dude, like it's a 40-yard. Like again, I'm not a kicker, but
kickers are so important.
Don't get me started. I don't want the community after me.
Everyone thinks, oh, he's just a kicker. No, kickers are vital. I'm telling you. Look what just happened.
They are, and it's too vital. Like it's too vital.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and not only that kicker, the Pittsburgh's kicker, he's been there for maybe his whole career, and he's a great kicker and missed the extra point. I'm just like, how do these things happen at such inconvenient times? It's just it's crazy. He kicked that, and not only did he miss it, he shanked it. Like it wasn't even close. And I was just that's kind of how Baltimore season's been. So it was a great game though. What a way to end the 2025 NFL season. So,
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Did you see who got fired?
A whole bunch of people got fired.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll got fired. Gannon for Arizona got fired. Raheem Morris, I don't think should have been fired, but he got fired. For the Cleveland Browns, he got fired.
There were some surprised ones, but really, I kind of saw it coming for some.
There's a statistic that I'm unfortunately a part of. So Raheem Morris won the last 4 games of the 2025-26 NFL season and got fired. Do you want to know who the last coach to clean house or the last organization to clean house after having that feat?
Who?
The 2021 Las Vegas Raiders.
No, really?
Yep. And you see how that went.
Yeah.
You see how that went. They're still searching. Had a ride in the palm of your hands, had Versace right in the palm of your hands, and you were like, you know what, thanks, but no thanks. And he went off. He's going to the playoffs. He's doing this thing in Green Bay. And the Raiders are still
the Raiders.
Yeah, still searching.
Well, they do have the number 1 pick. So if they don't pick up a quarterback, because I felt they should have picked one up last year or this past year.
They should have.
They didn't do that for whatever reason. They had all the, everything was on Geno. But if they don't pick Fernando or a quarterback, I'm done. I'm done.
Another fun fact. You want to know the last time the Raiders had the number 1 overall pick?
Oh my God.
You know who they drafted?
Who?
And shout out to his man. His name is Jamarcus Russell. I'll let you look him up after this is over.
Okay.
And it didn't go well. So hopefully Mendoza seems like a good dude, and not only that, he seems like he works hard, and he seems like he'll be a professional when he comes in. So I don't think we'll have any of those issues. It's just a matter of finding the right coach to pair him with, finding a
They,
scheme for the defense and the offense for him. So
they definitely need an offense. That
yeah,
offense, man.
it's tough. It was tough watching those games because I still got guys on that team that I'm still cool with, and
Yeah.
anytime you see guys that you played with and you build a bond with go through some of the things they're going through, it's tough.
Yeah.
So,
No, I can imagine.
yeah, it's not fun.
We'll
Sure,
see.
not fun.
We'll see who makes it to the Super Bowl, though. Are you going to the Super Bowl?
I've been asked by like 5 people if I'm going to the Super Bowl or not. It's in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Morris is hoping the Niners win, so he can go.
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah. We had a conversation back a few months back, actually, that we probably need to follow up on.
Okay.
We had a call with the lady with the NFL. And,
Yes.
I mean,
What was her name?
she's still interested in us doing webinars for athletes or anybody that's interested.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, we could definitely do that, and I know that's a big piece of what we are trying to do is trying to, you know, uplift a lot of these athletes and get them into certain positions as far as real estate goes. So
Bridge that gap for
yeah,
sure.
sure.
What was her name? Good God, I have to go back to my emails, but
I don't know. It was on you told me last second. I was like, yeah, I got this call. You want to be on? I was like, oh. It ended up going really well though. So yeah.
It did, and she was really intrigued with you specifically. Yeah. So I'll look at my emails because I know it's been a few months since we last spoke to her. So I'll shoot an email with you and I and follow up. But that's definitely something I want to focus on for 2026 is really, and I touched on this at the Wives Association event I was just at. It was a co-ed this time. It's NFL wives getting together every month, and they travel state to state. And it was a great event. It was here in Vegas, but this time they did co-ed, so they had their husbands with them. And just listening, and they had a panel of, there was a few Raiders there, a few former NFL players from other teams, but they really talked about life after football. Yeah. And you know what to do, how to do it, what, you know, where to, the resources they have. And this, I started noticing more and more resources and community for you guys, more so last year. And so this year I really want us to be a part of that, because I feel it's super important that, you know, and when I went up there, I didn't even know I was going to go up there on the panel. Massa kind of just threw me up there. But I did touch on, you know, part of what we do with Premier Sports is we educate, and it's super important that we educate the rookies, and they all agree. They're like, you know, as one of the one of the Raiders was there, Lonnie Johnson. He mentioned that, you know, as a rookie, not with just what they're going to do with their life after football, but, you know, as a family with their wives and their kids, moving state to state and not knowing where they're going to go next. A lot of that is so vital when they're rookies, because they're young, you know, and their mind's not developed. They do stupid things, you know, some of them make bad choices in the beginning, but if we can bridge that gap where there's a community from jump, not wait until they're a seasoned player, but have something in place for these guys when they start in the league, because it's a lot, throwing at them. And if we can be that resource and help that community, I mean, I think we're in the right position, and I think we can do a lot for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And not even that. And because you mentioned the NFL's piece, there's a whole nother piece when it comes to college football that
yes.
I don't even know where to start with NIL. First and foremost, I'm a NCAA from the time before I got into college up until now has always been on my shit list. Because the NCAA, they always try to, at first the players weren't allowed to get paid. And if they found out you got paid, they act like you got a DUI, you killed somebody. And then they took Reggie Bush's Heisman away from him because somebody bought his mom a house.
Ridiculous.
Like that has nothing to do with what he did on the field. Dumb.
Right.
And then go from that to changing the narrative because of the Supreme Court, but then talk about, oh, okay, we're going to pay these kids all this money and really not have no structure with it. I love that kids are getting paid now, but at some point, at some point, y'all got to help themselves. These are kids who are 17, 18-year-old kids who are going into college trying to figure themselves out as people and as men. And y'all gonna give them all this money and just be like, okay, have fun.
Yeah, their minds are not even developed enough to make those type of decisions on what to do.
And we need to figure out a way to help these kids out. But I can go on a whole tangent with that. But to have something like you have for these rookies in the NFL needs to be implemented in college football as well.
I agree.
Because even though these kids are young and all that stuff like that, they are smart. So you can go in and help them, and who knows, maybe they'll own their own business toward the point where they don't even have to go to the NFL anymore. Because a lot of the times now it's like I played in I played in an era where it was the goal to get to the NFL, obviously to get paid and do all this stuff like that. Obviously, we love the game, but the NFL was the end goal. A lot of these kids who are getting paid in college, like this is it for them.
Is it?
Yeah. So. What way to best maximize your dollar than to have people in your corner that really care? So
I agree. We need to implement that. And we could start off with your alma mater, with Tennessee.
Tennessee, the Tennessee Vols. I mean, I'm there all the time. So I would love to talk to the guys and just talk about that aspect of it, because it's important to me, because I hate to see I hate to see the landscape of what college football is today. And it's not the player's fault. It's the grown-up's fault. And it's just, it's a mess. It's a mess right now. Hopefully we'll figure it out though.
I have a call with, God, I think his first name is Lee. I can't think of his last name, but he reached out yesterday. He's with the UNLV football. One of the coaches, and someone gave him my name and number and said, like, there's a team out here that can help. So word of mouth. So he called me yesterday. I said, let's make a call tomorrow and see how we can help. But it's those connections that are going to help us, really create something big, I think, in the future. So I'm excited for this year. There's going to be a lot, but I'm excited, and I think we're going to kill it this year. So
I think we are too. I think this is I'm excited too. Obviously, me being new, but I get to start the year kind of running and get to do a lot of things that I had no idea I'd be. If I would have told you I'd be here in 2026, I would have said
you wouldn't believe it.
No, not at all. Not at all. So it's cool. It's cool now. So I can take it and I can run with it, and we got a lot to accomplish. So it's exciting.
We do. And what really helps is that we have a good team, and keeping that going. Making sure as we bring in new people to the team, really vetting them out, making sure that they have the same vision and mission for us, because last thing you want to do is bring someone that doesn't see the same mission, and you do all this work and nothing happens and negativity sets in. But I think what we have now as a foundation is good enough to get us to where we want to be in the next 10 years. I know you and I talked about future, and who knows? We
won't get into that right now.
We won't get into that right now, but it's those things that are gonna get us there. So
for sure. That'll be fun. I'm on a weight journey right now, so I'm gonna try to lose 45 pounds.
Whoa.
Yeah, by May, June.
Wow. Is it for anything specific, or you just want to do it for you?
Well, both, right? So when I first started playing football, when I was 18 years old, first got to college, I
Yeah.
weighed 232 pounds.
Okay.
The heaviest I weighed in the NFL, I was probably 310.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I weighed in on December 23rd, I weighed 291. And I was just like, what the hell am I carrying all this extra weight for? Like, let me go ahead and get all this shit off so I can just, have my knees back. And
yeah.
So now I'm down 11 pounds.
Oh, when did you start?
December 23rd.
Okay. But how tall are you though? I mean,
I'm 6'3".
so 6'3", where do you need to be where you're not obese according to doctors?
Oh God, I don't know. I'd probably be 255 and still be considered obese, but I want to get down to around like 245, 250.
Okay.
And
Wow.
I'll be and then I'll be good.
Are you on a special diet plan or you're just
I'm on a super strict diet. Like
really? Oh my God. You did this during the holidays?
So Christmas I eat good.
Okay.
I mean, you sell a big piece of meat. I made that's ate good then.
Okay.
And then, but after that, after the holidays, my mom baked so much, had so much desserts, all that stuff. So, but after I was like, okay, cool, I'm eating nothing but clean. So I got all my supplements that are all clean. And I have a cousin who I was talking to with at the funeral, and his name is RD. He used to be a professional bodybuilder.
Okay.
And so now he's like a consultant now, and health consultant, and he does a lot of studying as far as natural medicines. And so we talked for a while, and he was just like, hey, I think these will help. He's like, with your discipline and you being an athlete, I think these are things that'll work for you. The weight has flown off. I had a small cheat day Sunday, and but it wasn't even nothing crazy. I just had bread. That's my version of the cheat day. And but it's cool. So so I don't eat till around 11, 12.
So you fast.
I fast up until 11, 12. And then after that I eat every 2 hours. My meals are mostly nothing but protein, with a little bit of carbs. Obviously you need carbs.
Yeah.
But the thing is not to triple load on my carbs per meal. So
and good carbs, right?
Right, exactly. And then for example, today, for breakfast I had eggs and spinach. And then for lunch I had chicken and whole wheat pasta, with spinach in it and some other veggies. And then for dinner I'm gonna have like a taco bowl that I'm gonna make with like brown rice, turkey, and like have that. Cut my eating off until around like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and then don't have any food. Only drink water, my protein shake up until.
Are you starving at all from that point on till the next day, or are you able to?
Actually, not really. Like I work out in the morning. I did a full lower body workout, killed myself in the weight room today, and I felt great. I felt great.
Now, is Ness eating what you're eating, or is she eating something?
So I can cook. So like, which like even though it's healthy, it's still flavorful. So like it tastes good. So she'll eat what I eat for the most part, but she'll have like cravings, and hey, you want to get do you want to?
You know what sounds good right now? Nope.
Right. It's like she'll be like, oh, you want to get some Asian food tonight? I said all the fried Asian food. I said no, I think I'm okay.
Yes.
But it's I get it, but I was just like, nah.
That's discipline. Yeah.
I'm at the point right now where I'm not even eating for taste. I know I mentioned like I am cooking for myself, which is a lot better than getting like pre-made healthy stuff and it being bland. But I'm not really eating for taste. Like all my supplements I'm taking are unflavored, so it's pretty gross. Like my protein shake is literally unflavored. Like
really?
Yeah, like my pre-workout's unflavored. My protein's unflavored. Like it's literally like just like it has 4 ingredients on the box.
Oh damn.
From like pasteurized cows, and like some of it's vegan. Like it's nice though. Like I said, the weight's flown off. I've been
it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Well, once you get to your goal weight, what's the plan? You're gonna keep implementing.
I'm gonna get jacked.
Are you doing like a whole different lifestyle where this is all I'm eating for the rest of my life type thing? I'm not eating all.
No, it'll just be like,
what are you gonna do when you hit your goal?
I'm gonna be more so. Do you follow The Rock at all?
Yeah. Oh God,
Yeah. Have you seen his cheat days?
Mm-hmm.
His cheat days, he'll have like a stack of pancakes up this
Yep.
high, and like
I love those cheat days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you're not gonna deprive yourself from.
No. I'm just gonna look extremely muscular and for no reason at all, just like that. I just want to, and I'm going to eat a lot of protein and figure it out from there.
Well, that helps with confidence. That helps, with energy. So, as you're doing your everyday stuff for your job, it just helps.
Yeah, for sure.
So I get it. Oh, well, okay.
Yeah. So wish me luck.
I wish you luck.
I'm gonna do so I wanted to do like a check-in every now and then, but I wanted to like get this thing going to see how the weight looked first.
Yeah, you should do a documentary.
I would definitely. Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, see for yourself from the beginning, and I'll be cool.
I'm gonna do that.
You should. Yeah.
I'm gonna start it tonight, because I gotta ride my Peloton after this. So yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, that would be cool to watch.
Yeah, I got my little recorder over there too. The thing that we bought in San Diego that I have.
There you go. See, utilize that. That would be cool.
I actually used it for that video you wanted me to send.
I have not been able to use like the app. For some reason, I have to call them, which you just reminded me. It won't let me sign on. Like I created the profile, I got the app on my phone, and it won't let me sign on. So something's, I don't know, there's a glitch somewhere, but I'm glad you had to do it. What else? Oh, let's do your Kindle crash out.
My crash out today is going to be about the New Year's resolution and how a lot of you people are going to quit 2 months into your New Year's resolution. And I'm looking at one of them right here. So guys,
hey, I'm not part of your
so we're gonna go into it. Seriously though, New Year's resolution is supposed to be something to get us started for the new year. You set goals for yourself. Maybe you want to sell a certain number of homes. Maybe you want to have a weight loss goal. Maybe you want to gain weight. Maybe you want to just accomplish something that, that's maybe unorthodox to what your normal day life is like. I would just say stick with it. And a lot of it comes with just discipline and just the want to, because you can be 6 months down the road and it still haven't hit your goal yet. And a lot of people, pivot on what they really want to do. I just challenge people to go 12 months and whatever you want to do, whatever you want to accomplish, and go into it 110%. And who knows, maybe you accomplish what you want to accomplish. Maybe you fail, and you can go into the next year and want to accomplish something else. That's okay. Failing, people are scared of failing. And that's a lot of the times you don't end up doing what you want to do without failing. So I just challenge people, really go into it 110%, whatever goals you have. Like I said, whether it's weight loss, whether it's a number of homes you want to sell, whether it's the gross amount of money you want to make, whatever job you have. I think it's important for us to kind of really just stick to it and not quit a month and a half into the month just because you're bored with it. Sometimes boring is good. So people need to figure that out. So that's Kendall's crash out.
Well, thank you guys for joining us on episode 4 with Kendall and I. Look out for episode 5 coming up. We have a special guest, not going to reveal who, but you definitely don't want to miss it. So hit the subscribe button down below and the notifications. We'll see you guys in episode 5.
See you guys. Thanks.